On this episode of Eat, Sleep, Drive, we give the M45 a bit of a tune-up, and we also find out if there's a good-looking engine under all this ugly plastic after all. All right, so today we're going to be doing a little bit of maintenance on the M45. The first thing we're going to want to do is a bit of an oil change. This is Rotella T6, or as it's affectionately called in the Subaru community, Brotella, because it is a gift from the gods to EJ engines. But that's besides the fact. This stuff runs really well in a lot of different cars. I'm not going to even attempt to dive into all the science behind oil, like it's talk about like going down the rabbit hole, but this is high in zinc, and zinc is good. So yeah, we will trust in the Brotella gods for the M45. We're gonna put some T6 in, and we're also gonna change some filters. This is a cabin filter, but we also got an air filter because Lord knows when the last time this thing was changed. And then after all that, we're going to remove all these stupid plastic engine covers and see if there's a beautiful V8 under here. But the first thing I like to do is get the engine a little bit warm so the oil drains out easier and quicker. It's not a must, but it's just kind of a habit I get in, and usually makes things go a little faster. So we're gonna take it for a quick spin, and then we'll get to it. All right, so I've got this thing on ramps, so we got plenty of room to work on here. The first thing I'm gonna do is, looks like, remove this plastic under tray that's under here, and then we can hopefully drain the oil and remove the filter. All right, I just gotta show you guys this. This friggin' under tray, I would love to have words with the engineer that designed this damn under tray. I have counted all these fasteners, and there are 18 fasteners. I don't know, like, did they give this to like the intern to design, and he just like wanted to troll everyone? 18 fasteners to remove a stupid underbody panel. What the hell? More Torx. That was a wonderful noise. Alright. Thankfully half those fasteners were broke, so I had to do like 8 of them. Alright, what are the odds that I have this aligned properly? I'm gonna go with 50-50 oil on the floor. Let's see. Oh, not bad. The Nissan gods were relatively kind to us this time. A lot of times these oil filters are in like the worst imaginable positions, and they drip on everything. Hondas are notorious offenders of that, but looks like fortunately we got lucky on this one. As I almost get oil on the floor. It's not a proper oil change without oil on the garage floor. So there are a lot of schools of thought on as to whether or not you should rub oil on the O-ring gasket on the oil filter. I do it because it makes me feel better. Whether or not it helps or not is almost irrelevant. I like to think that it does, but if it doesn't, no big deal. I feel a lot better when I do it. Another thing, like if a lot of oil filters, or maybe some oil filters, I should say, are installed kind of vertically, like in this position on cars, if you can, you'll want to fill the oil filter with oil ahead of time, and that just helps, minimize the amount of time that the engine doesn't have oil circulating through it. It's probably overkill. It's not really a big deal, but once again, another thing that makes me feel better about it. And then give a quick wipe down, so if we do see oil on the ground, we know it's not from our oil change and that something is actually leaking. So this is good and tight. All right, so we're all done with the bottom of the engine. It's time to fill it up with some Brotella. So let's fill her up and give her the power of the Bro. It's basically like HGH for your engine. So basically we're done with the oil change, but while the engine bay is open, we might as well change this air filter and get rid of these stupid friggin' things. God, those are so stupid. So here's the air box. Let's undo these clippies. Pull this fucking thing out. It's interesting. And unveil. Oh, dude. Oh, it makes me so happy when I can replace an air filter and it's actually like all grimy and stuff. Like there's actually bugs in here. I don't know if you can see those bugs, but that makes me feel so much better. Clean side, obviously. Dirty side. But yeah, so bam. There's a bit of a difference, huh? Or actually it's this side, but. All right, let's get rid of this freaking thing. And there's like, there's a weird, no, that can't be right. Let's do it like this. I'm not a stupid man. How's this go? All right, so my camera died while I was doing this, which is probably a bad sign that it took me so long to figure out. But yeah, so this is slanted, and I was trying to do this, and I was trying to do that, and it was really dumb. But it turns out this fat side goes down, and then this slides in like this, push down, clippy clippy, chores done. So that's that. Now we might as well remove the rest of these engine cover, or the rest of these engine covers, and see if there's anything interesting. Anything interesting underneath. All right. 4 fasteners. Oh, something's gonna happen. Get rid of these fasteners. Something is gonna happen. Would you look at that? Wow, this thing is insulated and everything. But yeah, that's not too bad. That looks kind of cool, actually. I really like this this intake manifold, and I like it a hell of a lot more than like all this bullshit. So I'd say that's a keeper. And how about this one? That was easy. And this is gonna stay because this is like part of the air box. Is maybe like a cold air type deal. But yeah, I mean, I think that looks way cooler. I'm definitely gonna have to wash the engine bay, and I'll probably do that in like another episode on how to properly wash an engine bay and make it look all good. But I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I'm gonna have to cap this off. Might need this guy. Little tab. Whoop. Gank that guy. Look at that. All right, that wraps it up for the M45 today. Quick little tune-up, oil change, air filter, and took off the stupid engine cover. So hopefully you guys agree. It looks way better. But hey, if you like this video, like and subscribe. And look forward to more stupid videos with this car and others. So catch you guys later.